The description that Byredo gives to this fragrance, 11th Hour, is pretty unusual. It's meant to transport you to the high elevations of Nepal as the seas rise and we come to the end of the world. I'm used to perfume descriptions being a little bit more upbeat, so it's kind of unusual, a little unorthodox, but at the same time, État Libre d'Orange came out with La Fin du Monde, or The End of the World, a few years ago, so maybe it's kind of something in the air, something to think about and inspire beautiful smelling fragrances. The description of this fragrance, scent-wise, puts a fruit up at the top. It's called Ban Timur. I think that's right. It's a fruit I've never heard of, and it's from Nepal, and it's described as citrusy and peppery. In the heart, there's wild fig and rum, and in the dry down of those base notes, we get into cashmere wood and tonka bean. Because of that fig reference, you might think that you know what this is going to do. I thought I did, but it is not a fig fragrance at all. It doesn't even resemble one. What it is a spice fragrance, specifically clove. And because I love clove so much, it's just one of my favorite smells ever. I love wearing this fragrance. And the clove is paired with some sort of a fruit. It makes me think of those Christmas pomanders when you get a nice juicy orange and then you spike it with those aromatic cloves. It has that kind of effect. Or maybe the fruit is cassis or cranberry. There's something a little bit tart, a little bit juicy. It's really interesting. There's a really nice sweetness to this fragrance. And then as it dries down, you go into woods and this really perfect frankincense starts to emerge. And I'm all about incense, so really on every level from beginning to end, this fragrance works for me in so many ways. It's not terribly strong. I've been wearing this fragrance nearly every single day since discovering it 3 weeks ago, so I feel like I really know it. It's not super strong, and I spray liberally, but I don't want something really strong. I just want a subtle cloak of comfort and spice, which is what this does. It's really good for autumn, I would say. It has those autumnal spice notes, and going into winter, it's gonna make a lot of sense. But having said that, I've been wearing it the last few weeks, and it's still summer and super hot, and still, it works perfectly in that kind of temperature as well. It's definitely one of my new favorites. I'm going to be wearing this a lot in the future, I can tell, and I can't recommend it more highly. 11th Hour from Byredo.